Okay, everyone, we did it! We are almost finished with this unit. Now, we have learned a lot of words to describe people, both on the inside, which is their personality, and on the outside, which is their appearance. Now, to me, I think it's clear that everyone is special and beautiful in their own way. It doesn't really matter what they look like on the outside. Like, for example, sometimes I wear glasses to help me see better. But that doesn't really mean anything in terms of how I am on the inside. Don't you agree? Well, now we are going to go back and revise everything we have seen in this unit. Are you ready? Come on, let's go.
In this chapter, we learned like 1,000,000 adjectives or words that describe nouns. We started by learning a lot of adjectives to describe the members of Sophia's family. We learned adjectives to describe their appearance or how they look on the outside, and adjectives to describe their personalities or how they behave or the things that we would need to talk to them to learn about them. Then we read to learn some more adjectives to describe Matilda, Nancy, and Emily. We also read about an amazing woman named Junko Tabei. She was the first woman to climb the tallest mountain in the world, Mount Everest. Then we used our adjectives to describe our friends or our family members. We also used our adjectives to have fun doing a crossword. We got to talk about some really cool things in this chapter. We described superheroes and we described famous paintings like this one called Las Meninas by the famous painter Velázquez. And he's right here in the painting. We were even museum guides for a day in the project that we did, where we researched or looked for information on different paintings and then told this information to our classmates. But what did we do with all of these adjectives? We learned the comparative and the superlative. And we learned these key words like than with the comparative and the with the superlative. We also learned that when we use the comparative, we are talking about two things and one thing that has or is more of some adjective than the other. When we use the superlative, we are recognizing one thing in relation to many things, or the thing that is the most of whatever adjective that we are saying. Speaking of which, do you remember these irregular adjectives that we learned? Good in the comparative is better, and in the superlative is best. Bad in the comparative is worse, and in the superlative is worst. We saw these in the stories that we read. We listened to a fairy tale called Snow White, and we saw the superlative when she asked, "Who's the fairest of them all?" And we saw the comparative and the superlative in the story Tall, Taller, Tallest. We compared the Empire State Building and the Petronas Towers. And we saw that the Empire State Building is shorter than the Petronas Towers. We also saw that the building Burj Khalifa is the tallest building in the whole world.
Holy moly! We saw so many things in this unit. But I think the most important thing is that we can be happy and proud of who we are. It doesn't matter what we look like on the outside. So now it's your turn to complete the review quiz. And then you're finished. Awesome work! Thanks for coming along with me on this journey. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.